That was so short.
Short and sweet.
Yeah,
it's like those little
super
bite-sized
short and
candies
sweet.
that you can get. It's like, whoa.
There's no time for bullshit. It's just no ballad. I mean, it's, like I said, this album is a statement.
The J-Bud Show, Metal Marathon Part 2, episode number 3. Welcome back to the J-Bud Show. We're here. The guest was on here for Deftones, White Pony, if you guys don't remember.
He was here to watch our virginity be taken for that, so...
And in real life, too.
Yeah.
I was like, you can do it, buddy. Give him a little smack on the ass. You're doing so good. You know what? And in the comments, it was split. Some people are like, oh, it's cool that you have somebody that's heard the album 1,000 times coming and sit with you guys. Some people are like, the rules are just... If you have a problem with this, you're also going to hate this episode. Kiss my whole ass and balls. I don't care. We're going to have fun, though.
If you guys are watching, you guys know me and Jack have never heard it, so watch our reaction, of course.
Yeah, so what's your fucking issue?
He's just here to tell us a little bit of lore. He's basically a live call-in.
It's a live
throughout
call-in.
the entire album.
He's listened to this music his entire life, so...
I'm a little sad that Little Man is not here because I'm a fan of your show, honestly, and I was sad Little Man's not here, so I decided I came up with the top 10 reasons why Little Man isn't here. Number 10, was blinded last week by the intensity of the radiating light beaming from Jack and Jaden's upper thighs in those short shorts.
Oh my gosh.
Reason
That's a good one.
Reason number 9, Little Man's not here. Winning first place in a Barron Trump lookalike contest.
Yes.
True.
Number 8, took too much Tren again and ripped the sleeves of his suit jacket while flexing. Number 7, having the time of his life at a P. Diddy freak-off. Number 6, performing a human sacrifice ritual and being anointed a high priest in the Church of Satan. Reason number 5, that Little Man's not here. Sipping Henny with the Kia Boys. Reason number 4, heard someone say 2 swear words in one sentence. Head exploded like the guy from Scanners. A great movie if you want to do something for your movie channel. Reason number 3, up all night studying for his AIDS test. Reason number 2, reading a fascinating 3,000-page novel on the history of Ronald Reagan's taint.
He's literally
doing that right now.
He's literally doing that.
And the number 1 reason why Little Man may or may not be here, just discovered the ebony section of Pornhub.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone loves chocolate, guys.
Other than the 10 reasons why Little Man isn't here, where do we begin with Slayer?
I'm honored to be able to come on and talk about another one of my favorite records. This is a goated record. This record is every extreme heavy band after this owes everything to this record. Like lyrically, sonically, it's a statement. It's 28 fucking minutes long. In and out, every song is a burner. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna like it, but it literally everything ties together, right? That Alice in Chains.
So it's like a smash and dash. Just smash and you dip.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think the time this came out, 1986. This forever changed me as a youngster. Like, this is, I wanted to impress my older cousin because he had a dangly earring and a mullet, and like right around this time. And I got Bon Jovi record from the library, and I wanted to impress him. Like, hey Gary, I got Bon Jovi, and he's like, this shit sucks. Listen to this. And you know that feeling when you're a kid and you watch a movie or you're hearing stuff or you're seeing stuff that you know you're too young to be seeing, and you're like, whoa, this is crazy. That's what this record is. It's a horror movie. I mean,
yeah, it's like when you have like the family computer to yourself, the child for the first time, and like you look up like boobies with no shirt on, and like you see tits.
Yeah, this is tits for your ears.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Tits for your ears. Dirt. Everything's connected to the shit you like. The Dirt album. You know, the song is like, I am Iron God. Like that. That's a singer of Slayer. You did Iowa.
Wait, what song is that in?
Iron Gland?
Yeah, Iron Gland. That's a singer of Slayer.
Yeah.
You did Slipknot Iowa a couple weeks ago. There's a famous drum fill, Slayer drum fill in the first song that Joey Jordison like homage to Dave Lombardo, the drummer of Slayer, that he does the same drum fill. You're like, oh, cool. So he just basically sampled it by doing it himself, which is just cool. So this album really, what a fucking influential piece of music that just, it can't be overstated enough how important this record is for heavy musicians.
You just named 2 of my favorite bands, Slipknot and Alice in Chains, so that's a good mix.
Right. I mean, they influenced everybody who plays a heavy riff owes this record something.
That's why we chose it, because I knew it would be legendary.
It's pretty anticipated, right?
Yeah, no, it's really anticipated, especially by metal heads, for sure. I'm trying to think of what something similar we've probably done to this. Rust in Peace, would you say? Or is that more artistic?
Rust in Peace is more like arty. It's more like technical. This is just like fucking a punch to your face. Every song, the lyric. I mean, because this came out in the time when there's like Duran Duran and like happy music, and then then there's like the first song on this album is about a Nazi SS doctor in the concentration camps experimenting on people.
Wow.
So like every song, they're just like, I can't even imagine being current when this, like, you know, getting this when it came out, being like a teenager or whatever. I'm not that old, but Megadeth's all artsy and they're just like, you know what I mean? This is for the punks. This is for the.
I get it. So it's like the substance and the lyrics are kind of crazy.
So this is for like the disaffected teens at the time.
Oh, this is a horror movie and a half. The guitar, so there's some of my favorite riffs ever written are on this record. The solos all sound like shit, but it's like part of their charm. You'll hear what I mean. The solos literally, they don't sound planned, they don't sound thought out, but it adds to the charm. I can't imagine any other vocals over this. I can't imagine any other guitar over this. It's literally just a perfect record. And a little lore of the band, the guitar player Jeff Hanneman, who wrote most of these riffs, ended up years later, he got a spider bite and it caused his whole arm like necrot something, whatever. I'm not a doctor, so it causes your flesh to end up like decaying and stuff like that. Don't play guitar anymore, and he ended up years later dying from that. So what a metal way to go.
A fucking spider bite?
Yeah, you're the guitar player of Slayer and you die from being bit by a spider.
That is pretty crazy. I mean? That's pretty crazy.
Damn, he's the opposite of Spider-Man. He got bit and died.
Yeah, fuck. That's crazy though. But Jeff Hanneman, rest in peace. I was lucky enough and happy enough that I got to see Slayer a bunch of times. I saw them with their OG lineup, and they did a bunch of stuff off this record.
That's awesome.
Which is amazing. So yeah, this record rules. Let's fucking jump into it. Let's go.
Me and Jack never heard Slayer. This is our first album that we ever heard by them. Rain and Blood, 10 songs, 29 minutes. That's like...
Well, and side note on that, guys, you know, long albums, you know, there's some good ones out there.
Jackson, here we go.
The short albums, dude, I love them. Like, in my heart, it's just, I love them. Really, so, like, you soak in what you got. Like, if
there's no time for bullshit.
There's a cloth, you just squeeze every last bit out of it, and you get it all. You know?
This might be the shortest one we've ever reacted to.
Yeah.
Jar of Flies,
even
Sap.
better.
Jar of Flies, Sap. I don't know, one of those. But track number 1, Angel of Death.
Going right into it. Full steam ahead.
We're descending into hell.
The meaning of pain, the way that I want you to die. Slow death, immense decay, showers that cleanse you of your life. Forced in, like cattle you run, stepped out, your life worth, 400,000 more to die. Angel of death, march to the kingdom of the dead. Sadistic, without mercy, to benefit the Aryan race. Surgery, with no anesthesia, feel the knife pierce you intensely. Inferior, no use to mankind. Step down screaming out to die. Angel of death.
Rip. I hear the influence.
They went right into it.
Yeah, I hear the influence.
No build up, no nothing.
Inside your brain, pressuring your skull begins pushing through your eyes. Burning flesh drips away. Test the heat, burns your skin, your mind starts to boil. Just a matter of time till you rip yourself apart. Millions lay out in their crowded tombs, 16 ways to achieve the Holocaust.
What a song topic. Here we go. We got some solos coming up. Woo! Wow.
Written by Jeff Hanneman.
Wow. Jack, if you remember Rust in Peace, they labeled the solos as it was going
Yeah, I
by
do
in the
remember
lyrics.
that.
We
I
had
definitely
Heyman and
fucking
King
remember
going
that.
back to back. That's awesome.
Dude, just imagine like back to back. Like, that'd be sick.
Dude, does his voice remind me a little bit of Megadeth's lead singer?
I say lower. Dave Mustaine's on like this.
Dave Mustaine.
It's just banger after banger. They're just like, let's condense everything. Songs aren't too long. Riff after riff after riff. Crazy solos.
So they were literally just singing about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Literally just were like, hey, why don't we start off the whole record with a feel-good number about a Nazi doctor
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
experimenting
crazy.
on people.
Angel of Death, literally, though. Most of these songs on the record are literally 2 minutes. That's like probably the longest one. It's literally the longest
The
song.
first one and the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Literally
just,
2 minutes, 1 minute and 40.
just banger.
Wow.
Just banger after banger
Wow.
after banger. There's no
stopping.
need for filler, no fluff. It's just
Yeah.
and every song is a kick in the gut. There's no like,
Yeah.
oh, here's the ballad. It's fucking
Yeah.
it's this the whole time.
Pantera was like, we got a little ballad here and there, like This Love off of Vulgar Display Flower, Hollow, but then it turns
Yeah.
into a hard song.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I mean, that one was hard right off the bat. That was. I was gonna make a.
Definitely here to
I
influence.
was gonna make a file joke and an erection joke in the same one, but I'm not gonna do it. It was just hard.
Track number 2, Piece by Piece.
Favorite drummer
I like
ever.
that.
Favorite drummer ever, by the way. I'm gonna say that. Sure.
That's a sick riff.
Marginalistic terror, about sadistic feast. The only way to exit is going piece by piece. You have no choice of life or death, but face you will not see. Soon as life has left your course, I'll make you part of me. No emotion, flesh is all I need. Searching into your makeup, confront the gods you see. Marginalistic terror, about sadistic beast. There's only one way out of here. Piece by piece.
That was so short.
Short and sweet.
Yeah,
It's like those little
super
bite-sized
short and
candies
sweet.
that you can get. It's like, whoa.
There's no time for bullshit. It's just no ballad. I mean, it's like I said, this album
Yeah.
is a statement. Just came out in a time where, I mean, this was a great year that Megadeth's Peace Cells, Ride the Lightning, I think came out, or no, Master of Puppets came out this year, and then Slayer came out this year. So what a year for music.
I love that riff that started off the song, too. That was dope. That was dope.
Okay, you can really hear the influence in it, though.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, every heavy band after this owed Slayer a sandwich.
I mean, like,
Wow.
there's
That's
there's
the
some
Slayer
there's,
part.
There's
Yeah,
some there's some DNA from this
Yeah.
released.
I haven't even talked about the album cover yet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the same guy did like 3 of their
dude.
album covers or
Is that
so.
a freaking pentagram?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, totally.
There's a lot of songs about Satanism and stuff like that on the record.
Oh, yeah.
They're just basically like parents were so mad about this band existing.
The first thing I said when you started screaming in the beginning of the song is like we're descending into hell.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's literally like we're that's crazy. Wow, track number 3, Necrophobic.
Afraid of the Dead.
Afraid of the Dead.
It's a minute and 40
Wait,
seconds.
isn't necrophilia when you like fuck dead bodies?
Yeah, when you liked it, but then you like it.
No, it's like you have sex with dead bodies.
Yeah, it's like when you like.
Like at first I was necrophobic, but then I had a couple drinks, and then I was
Yeah.
necrophilic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Calculation, mutilation, gas of the brain. Limitation, appetite, your mind deranged.
What the hell?
Ripping apart, severing flesh, gouging eyes, tearing limb from limb.
Ooh, I like that. King?
One thing that's
Damn!
funny is just shredding.
Amen.
Strangulation, mutilation, gas of the brain. Take control of the body, roll the life becomes your mind. Necrophobic, can't control the paranoia, scared to die.
so short and sweet. Wow.
What I always thought was cool about, like, especially this album, it's so frantic. The solos are so frantic.
Yeah,
The vocals
yeah.
are coming at you like this. You know what I mean? It's just like,
dude, it's
every
like-
riff is
It's so fast paced.
Yeah, it's super fast. I could totally imagine the type of kid who would listen to this back in the day too.
the
Oh my
ugliest
gosh.
kid and scariest kid in your
Yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Look at that, like, microwaves cats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Their parents were getting sent home by concerned guidance
Like the
counselors.
kid from
Yeah.
Toy
Yeah.
Story or something.
Sid,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if
mean,
that's is that the shortest song we ever listened to? That's like a song, at least,
That's
not
like
an
a real
interlude.
song, like a real
Yeah,
song. Probably.
might be. And you can see like the lyrics and Slipknot lyrics, you know, like talking about mutilation and stuff like that.
This really is the daddy.
Yeah,
It's
this-
weird that we listen to all their sons first.
But I think that's even cooler because you can, like, appreciate, oh, okay, I see where this came from. You know what I mean?
Kind of like Black Sabbath, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Black Sabbath
if
was
you
like
see like
that.
a hot chick and then you see her mom and she's like, oh wow, that's a total MILF.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh, that's
exactly.
where it came from.
And then you see her dad. Oh, never mind.
Track number 4, Altar of Sacrifice.
Waiting the hour destined to die here on the table of hell. I figure what I know by man, approaching the altar of death. I breathe the waiting dagger in hand, spilling the pure virgin blood. Altar of sacrifice, curse of the damned, confronting the evil you dread. So listen to one your shadow and soul, soon you will meet the undead. Altar of sacrifice, curse of the damned, confronting the evil you dread. So listen to one your shadow and soul, soon you will meet the undead. Enter to the realm of Satan.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Without turning back, change has begun. Feeling the hatred of all damned in hell. Hearing the sacred words of praise, hail Satan. A gift of powers is both my new.
I fucking love this part right here.
Masters the forces and powers of Satan, controlling the creature's instinct.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, it's going right into the other one.
just go in.
Jesus saves.
Yeah.
That was a clean
So-
transition.
I was gonna say that one like slowed down.
That was
it
clean.
surprising that it slowed down.
Here we go.
So you thought Eminem had bars in Rap God. Tom Araya's got bars. I was like, oh, he's so fast.
That was smooth transition.
I'm not going to lie. Young me sat there with the lyric sheet and memorized it because I thought it was just so cool how fast. Like, this, to me, this was the fastest thing I'd ever heard in my life.
I was just about to say how Altar of Sacrifice is my favorite so far. if you thought Iowa was bad.
There's that Satan.
Yeah,
Satan
no.
stuff.
If you think Iowa was bad,
Nice-
this is pure
nice-
Satan.
That's hardcore.
Satan talk
Nice-
right here.
Nice Christian rock.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys thought Iowa was crazy with the heretic anthem.
I mean, you guys know what I think about that stuff, but I mean, the shredding was pretty tough.
Dude, I was about to say how Altar of Sacrifice was like one of my favorites
Dude,
so far.
The end of it, like the end of Altar of Sacrifice, I was like, wow, like slowing down. Like I didn't
That was
expect this
sick.
at all, and then I went right into the
I wasn't
next song.
expecting it to transition like that at all.
Yeah, it's the tempos are so all over the place. It's cool. Like they can do things that other bands could not do. Like in the same way System of a Down does stuff, and you're like, on paper this is so stupid, but I'm loving it.
He pulls it off so
Yeah,
hard.
Slayer is just like, oh, should we just stop here and then speed up here for no? Like it doesn't make any sense. But for some reason, it's so uniquely them. It's the only tempo they know how to solo over.
I remember,
It's
I
crazy.
remember when, because me and Matt are former coworkers. That's actually where we met. But I remember you saying like one time, like the Satanism stuff and like these songs is like it's really for show. Like they just do it to like kind of be edgy. Like they're not.
I would
Actually,
assume
like,
so. I would
Yeah.
assume so.
No, they're yeah. I mean, it's just it's
They definitely probably don't believe it. I'll
what
tell you that.
lyrics go over something like this. It's a complete package. The artwork, the lyrics, the music. It's all just this. You know what I mean? You go to see Hereditary. You know, it doesn't
Yeah,
make
exactly.
you feel good when
Yeah.
you're done. It's the same
Exactly.
kind of thing. They're just it's
Yeah.
art. It's just all art. It's just invoking a feeling or whatever. And
Yeah.
if they made you feel one way or the other, good or bad or whatever, then they did its job.
Yeah.
And I mean, here we are. You know, still talking about and making a video
Years
about
later.
this album.
How many years later?
1986. So, dude, almost 40
Almost.
years.
That is insane.
96, 06, 16, 26. I mean, basically 40 years.
Wow. Yeah, the second half of Altar of Sacrifice, that riff was tough. Let's move on to Criminally Insane, track number 6. I like that. That's dope.
Night will come and I will follow. All my victims know tomorrow. Make it fast through time of sorrow. On this trail, I'll make you follow. Quarter from a Korean state. Stand back for life, I must remain. Soon to be, I'll leave without trace. Endangered species and the human race.
Riff.
Branded and paid my criminally insane. Locked away and kept restrained. There's a prohibition, but what have I done? I have yet only just begun to take a fucking life. Night will come and I will follow. All my victims know tomorrow. Make it stop your time of sorrow. On this trail, I make you follow.
I do like when they do have that little slow pace, like, that was sick.
So the
Yeah.
record has no real dynamics at all. It's just
Yeah.
stuck in fast the whole time with a little slowing down here and there. But
Even the slowdown is like if it's all the way down and it comes back
Dude,
like
it's
a
like,
little
yeah.
bit.
it's barely slowed
Yeah,
down.
there's
in
no
that song.
clean guitars
Barely.
on this. There's
Yeah.
no clean singing.
Yeah.
There's no safe parts. It's literally it's a roller coaster for 28 minutes.
Do you have any idea of how old they were while recording this?
Probably their 20s.
20s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
20s. Got to be early 20s, I'd guess.
This is their third album ever made.
Yeah.
They have a little bit under their belt and stuff.
They were, I mean, like a lot of bands do from doing this channel, as you probably listen to bands catalog, they figure out what it is they do. Like they get what they do right. And this
Yeah.
is the album where Slayer was like,
We got it.
this is what we do. And I mean, as cliche as it is to say, this is their best record.
Yeah.
I love that in people, like music and in people in bands. Sometimes it's like they try and do everything, and dude, do what you're good at. You know, people in bands, you're not gonna be good at everything, but just do what you're good at, dude. You're not gonna be a fucking jack of all trades at everything.
They're great at what they do, but they are basically a one-trick pony. So a 40-minute record of this, it loses its effectiveness. Where this is just like all the fat's trimmed, the best fucking parts are here.
Yeah.
It's boom, it's in and out, it's done. Where 40 minutes of it, you're like, okay, I get it.
I need to take a shit.
No, you don't,
I
bro.
really need to take a shit.
Track number 7, Reborn, when he's done taking a fucking shit. Back to it.
a minute out of state. My dedicated life was spent to insubordinate. Secure me like inside a cell in prison full of crime. These shackles will be useless when your life is out of time. You think by killing me tonight my powers will not rise? There'll be nowhere for you to run when hatred comes to light. Condemn to feel the prophecy, allow you no first more. Defy them over declaration, leave you ripped and torn. Forever serving up my Lord by trust and not submission. Maybe now I'm made to wonder, am I superstitious? If you think it's welcome by, I will live again. Death means nothing, that's the way I will be reborn.
That was an abrupt ass ending.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we've said it a bunch so far for all the songs, but it's very short and sweet.
Very similar to each other too. They have their own sound for sure.
The solos, they're not musical at all. They just add to the pure chaos of
Like a
it.
Kurt Cobain solo in Utero or something, where he's like, eh.
I mean, these songs, like it's like you're taking a shot. It's like smack in the face, whoa, and then
Yeah.
on
Done.
to the next one
Just
and do
done.
it again.
Also, like, if you meet a girl and she's like, I love Slayer, run, because
Yeah,
that girl
that's-
has
Yo, I
fucking
would,
problems.
dude.
I love
yeah.
Slayer.
My
like,
first thought would be like, which guy told you to like Slayer? Like, which
Yeah,
guy?
how
which
many
Yeah.
basements, how many uncles?
which guy that penetrated you showed you that?
Yeah.
I get it. You lost your virginity on a washing machine at a party.
Track number 8, Epidemic.
Epidemic, bro.
Bringing fast to poverty. Infections driving dormancy. Inside your carcass start to mate. Left shots to dominate. Waiting to unfold. Raging out of control. Death machine infest my corpse to be. Eulogies of agony. Test your body chemistry. Deteriorate to make us men. Perpetual demise on the fast decline. Incapacitates. Fall into your fate. It will pass before it can be cured.
When he screams, it sounds like he's in
I mean,
agony.
those fucking guitar. I mean, that's not considered really a riff, is it?
What?
Like the
It's a solo.
It's
Some
more of a
sorts.
guitar solo, right?
Weird type
Yeah.
of solo.
Yeah. That guitar in that song was fucking shredding.
Yeah.
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 Shredding some fucking cheese on that one.
It sounds like a fucking, like you put on a motorcycle helmet full of bees.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just so chaotic. I love it. The solos, well, I mean, it literally just, it sounds like there was no thought like, oh, okay, play a solo, I guess. But that adds to the, you know what I mean? I thought like a well thought out, hummable solo wouldn't work over any of this.
Yeah,
It's like,
I
just
mean-
make the most bullshit noise I can and dump the whammy bar.
Like, it's anti-Megadeth.
Yeah, it's exactly, yeah. It's just,
Literally.
it's about a feeling where Megadeth is about a precision and this
Yeah.
is just 1, 2, fuck you.
Well,
you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this the all the songs. It's like they chaos. I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
do this, throw a fucking fuck that, fuck it. There you
Yeah.
go. You know, but it sounds great though. I
Yeah,
mean,
it does.
But there's
It does.
there's a genius to the composition of just like
there's a science to the madness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you even begin with the lyrics, too? They're just like saying what he wants at this point.
Can you think of any other
No, this is the best type
lyrical
of
content
substance.
that makes sense over this music?
Best type of
Nothing.
substance
No,
you can
fuck
say.
no.
It's just like, what's the creepiest shit? What's the most controversial shit? What's, the worst shit you can think of to put in a song?
Yeah.
Boom, here it is.
I like that, though. I appreciate that. I appreciate that it's like, it is what it is. Like,
A horror movie,
they're not trying to like put lipstick on the fucking pig here.
No.
They're
No.
slapping it on there.
Only got 2 tracks left. Postmortem, track number 9.
Postmortem is a banger. They're all bangers. Probably my second.
That means like after you die, right? Postmortem.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's probably
yeah.
my second favorite one on the record.
Liking the intro so far.
Feudal hell from the pressure of man. Holds the key to his own death. Lifting away debris of hated life. Cold touch of death begins to chill your spine. Sneaking life beyond your parachment. Repeating words echoing through your mind.
That's a headbanger right there. That's a headbanging riff.
Is this the slowest paced one?
Yeah, I'd say so. But
I like when they're at this tempo.
it's got that headbang.
Shouting lines of blind witchery.
That's just Metallica.
Extinction.
That's more like Dave Mustaine, man. I'm telling you.
Isn't it? Little Metallica.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
From fatality, reality, await the final cut.
They had that at the fast pace, huh?
My simple glare, nothing holds stops them behind it. Scouts in my mind come in, tearing at my sanity. Vessels in my brain carry death into my breath. Coming down with me forever, share sanity.
I agree with you. That was my favorite one so far.
That was really good. Yeah.
That was my favorite one so far. I'm
It's,
not even.
I
I
pausing.
also had a realization. This album had to be 29 minutes long because you can't have another half an hour
No.
of 2-minute songs. Like
No
this,
way. No way.
This had to be 29
It gets too
minutes long.
repetitive.
Agreed 100% on everything you said. Their fans, if you can imagine, their concerts from this era, their fans
Insane.
is exactly what you think. The roughest pits, the craziest fucking people.
Yeah.
Like bikers on meth just hitting people
It'd
in
be
the
insane.
face. You know what I mean? Just absolutely the most insane gathering of people. Well-known documented of Slayer shows where people would like start fucking fires like in the middle of the show. They have a couple albums later. They have like a DVD or like an enhanced CD. I don't remember what it is. Anyways, the thing is, it's a fan carving Slayer into his arm with a razor and then lighting it on fire. Lighting his arm on fire. That's real.
That's insane.
Like something as you can imagine.
So he's like all methed
Jeez.
out doing it probably.
jeez, man.
This is
Has to
or
have.
just I mean, I guess this is saying something about me too, I guess, but this music does not appeal to people. If you hear this and be like, this is fucking horrible and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
noise,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah.
you should feel. But if you hear this and you're like, yes, more. Boy, do I have a bunch of other
I'm like
like-minded.
I'm in between that. I'm in between those two.
Yeah, I think that's a healthy place
Like
to
I'm
be.
not like but I'm also not like I want to listen to this every day.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're trying to
If you're trying to do
bench 300 pounds.
yeah,
you know?
cardio. This
Yeah.
is a great cardio record. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, like everything in my body is on 10
Yeah.
listening to this.
Track number 10, Raining Blood.
Okay,
I
let
think
me
this
just-
is their most popular song.
It is their most popular song. This is the best one on the record, as corny as it seems. As far as I know, comment down below if you have another example, but I've always said this song is the inventor of the breakdown. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, unless I'm wrong. Like I said, I've been saying this for my entire life, but
It's a big claim.
before
big claim.
this record, I don't know if there were any breakdowns, but this breakdown is the fucking granddaddy of all breakdowns going forward. Every band that does a breakdown owes this song.
This probably inspired a lot of breakdowns to happen.
This
basically.
is ground zero for the breakdown, as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, jump in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong, but I think this song invented the breakdown.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people are watching this fucking reaction and just skipped right to this anyways. So
yeah.
Here you go.
I'm sure they'll tell you if you're fucking wrong.
I'm ready for a breakdown now. Let's go.
Yeah. Here we go.
Raining blood. It's raining.
Still so creepy.
This almost should have been the intro.
Or outro.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, this is very different so far.
Trapped in purgatory, a lifeless object alive, awaiting reprisal. Death will be their quittance. Sky is turning red. Return to power, draws near. Follow to me, the sky's crimson tears. Abolish the rules made of stone. Pierce from below, souls of my treacherous past. Awaiting the hour of reprisal. No time slips away.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's sick.
Raining blood from a lacerated sky, bleeding its horror, creating my structure. Now I shall rain in blood.
There you go.
Rain of blood.
Is it going to rain the rest of the time?
It's just raining.
Wow. That was the best one. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Raining blood.
Perfect end of the song
I think
too.
the last three are my favorite.
I almost wish they did that the entire time. I wish they added more breakdowns. That was sick.
Right. That's
That was
but
sick.
they didn't know they
Yeah.
didn't know what they had. They just stumbled upon it.
Yeah,
They're
it's
just
was
like,
so
like the
sick.
first guy that made like tasty ass cheeseburger probably didn't know. Wow, this is gonna be like the best thing ever
Yeah.
made.
That was fucking. I love that breakdown. That was sick.
Right, and you hear that, you're like, oh yeah, that's breakdown 101. Every, the domination, dun dun
Yeah.
dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Wow.
That was
Dun, dun, dun.
4 years later that came out.
Yeah, Raining Blood. That was by far, I think, the best song on this record.
I think the last three are my favorite, like in order too: Raining Blood, Postmortem, and Epidemic.
I'll go say my top three right now is number 3, Altar, Sacrifice. Number 2, Postmortem. Number 1, Raining Blood. That's my top 3 in order.
I say Raining Blood, number 1. It's such a good
Yeah.
fucking song.
Yeah.
It's just so well written and well done. Then I gotta go Postmortem 2. I say Piece by Piece, number 3.
Nice.
That or Angel of Death. It's a toss
Yeah.
up.
Those are both
Wow.
pretty good too.
That was a great way to end it, first of all. Ending it with
Yeah.
the best song. That was
Just
sick.
raining blood at the end.
Slayer.
Creepily.
That was an experience. That was a.
It's just I just look at it. I mean, it's like anything else. You can watch a horror movie about like occult
Yeah.
stuff, and it's just you just take it for what it is. You're like, wow, it just is what it is.
I'm sure this is a very short video guys, for watching YouTube. This is probably like
Shortest video ever on the channel.
No,
Besides the live reaction.
shortest album reaction, probably. It's probably sub 30.
That's what I was saying.
It's probably sub 30. So
Hopefully,
Marathon.
you know, that means you guys watch the whole fucking thing. Like, don't be a pussy. Just watch the whole thing through.
Any last words?
I mean,
No?
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
This is the second video I got to do with these guys, and it's cool. I'm glad that they brought me on, and I just have a kick out of watching these guys discover a record that has been a lifelong companion.
Yeah.
You know, I always go back to this record, honestly, every couple of months, especially if I need something to run to on the treadmill or something like that.
It's great to hear the classics for sure, where everyone was inspired by it. That's the best part about it. Seeing all the
we're like
influence.
spoiled. We're like spoiled little fucks, you know. It's like we can just have like any music we like, all the good all the good albums of like forever. We can just be, oh, we'll do that one this week. Next week we'll do that one. It's like,
speaking of albums, we get to cherry pick. Next week, episode number 4 of the Metal Marathon.
yeah, and you guys can probably guess what the 5th one is.
Yeah, you can
the
guess. Probably one of the most iconic albums of all time.
Yeah, I
but
mean it's pretty easy to guess.
We'll
Taylor
see.
Swift.
Exactly.